Previously on Survivor Northeastern, Andrew's behavior began to ruffle some feathers.
Andrew was like, hey, do you want to be an alliance? But it's kind of weird because he was like, I'm just starting to realize that allies might be good. So it was kind of like, we're 3 weeks in, I guess, yeah, allies are good.
And New Amsterdam continued their losing streak.
That's it! Tigris wins immunity!
Probably want to vote out a stronger person because of an imminent tribe swap.
James, the tribe has voted. 16 people left. Who will be voted out tonight?
We met with our 10, the Tigres, after the last challenge, basically said we're going to stick together. I think everyone, at the very least, feigned interest in that. And most people, I think, are I think R5 really think it's the best strategy.
If one of the tribes is 4 and 4, then
4 and 4, the other would be what?
6 and 2. 6 and 2.
Sorry, that's not my strong suit.
I mean, we have no idea the dynamic of the other tribe, right? I mean, they could be completely turned against each other if they voted everyone's
Or they could
all be like stronger.
loyal,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I have
that's
no
the
idea.
issue. If it's tied, then
If they're like broken apart because of voting people out, you can maybe like bring people onto your side to get the majority.
yeah.
Andrew, I think he's just okay going with whatever the easy thing is and kind of trying to escape under the radar.
Can I ask, why are we Tigres?
That's a good question.
It's sounding cooler.
No, but the river is called, isn't it the...
That's spelled differently.
We're gonna say Tigres strong, which is great in theory. Like, it's great for a 10-person kumbaya session where we're all like, oh yeah, we'll stay together. But it'll end up depending on what happens after some sort of tribe swap happens.
So, first of all, I will take this back, please. And second of all, drop your buffs. I literally put them on the floor.
I was expecting it. I didn't think it'd be tonight. I thought we'd swap next week and into 3 tribes, but we've done it now.
There's going to be a bag. They're going to have purple and orange Skittles in them. You'll reach into the bag, keep your hand closed. When I say go, you guys will all reveal your hand, and that will be your new tribes. 3, 2, 1, reveal.
I got swapped to a tribe with me and Josh Swain and everyone else from Tigris. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna hopefully try and introduce myself a little bit to the rest of the tribe and maybe move the heat away from me.
I'm really happy with how the tribe swap went because we had the same numbers as the former Tigers people, so it's a pretty good spot considering we only had 6 people and we were swapping with 10 other people.
So today you're going to be playing for this. Yeah, so you guys are both going to tribal.
We're both going to tribal.
You're both going to tribal.
When they said double tribal, we were just not expecting it at all.
We're both going to tribal.
You're both going to tribal. You guys will compete in an individual immunity challenge concurrently at the same time. 1 member from each tribe will win. There is a grid for each tribe. It is 10 by 10, so it's 100 squares. You guys are going to pick a square. You are allowed to move like in front of you, left, right, diagonal. But once you step on a square, that square is like out of play for everyone. You can't step on it anymore. So the last person who is able to make a move wins immunity.
I'm just trying to think about my move because I'm like, I'm feeling screwed.
I know.
Fuck. Okay, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, we got rolling before anyway.
Because he can either block either there, or you have to go there, or
Either way, one of us is going to be forced to block.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just I have more moves.
Alex. Sorry.
don't touch me!
Kayla.
You have nowhere to go!
Oh wait.
Very last piece.
Alright, so Kim, you're out, so put a piece of paper on that spot.
Where you're standing.
And then just go on to the side.
Oh, it's not like I have very many options here.
Kayla. Kayla.
This counts as one step, right?
So 1-2 step.
1-2 step.
Stay there.
Say a little louder for the camera. Son of a bitch. Okay. So, let's see. There's 2 ways this can go.
2 ways to go.
I know, right? One result.
Whatever one is better.
What path do you want?
There's a good way and a bad way.
Neither's a good way.
Alex,
Mila.
Yeah.
Austin down.
Alright, yeah, no one can lead moves besides Austin. So Lucas and everything.
So Annika cannot move.
Austin.
So Alex is the last one remaining. Alex, congratulations. Individual immunity.
I
know!
Alex? Lucas and Alex are both safe. In addition to winning immunity, Lucas and Alex have also won the privilege to attend the other tribe's tribal council. And they can bring one person of their choosing to come with them.
Do they get to vote or just watch?
No, they get to vote, just watch.
I was like, holy shit.
No vote, just watch.
That's crazy. It's like
So, yeah, you guys can decide.
Right now?
Yeah.
Alex, you can go first.
Right now.
I'll bring Sasha.
Alex picking Sasha wasn't a surprise. We suspected that they were working together anyways. So that made sense. Like, he certainly wasn't going to pick one of us from T-Grace.
I'll pick Kayla.
Lucas picked me to go with him, which I think is good. Also puts a little bit of a target on my back, but I'm hoping that it'll be fine. I'm excited to go see a tribal. We haven't been yet, so it'll be interesting.
That challenge was just rough because Mila just straight up blocked me off. And she had very clear moves to block off Spicy.
When I cut off Austin, I immediately was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna hate me. I can't have someone on my team hate me.
It makes me suspicious of how strong this T-Grace 6 on the new T-Grace is gonna be.
What can you do? Someone had to lose. I mean, everyone had to lose except for one, so.
At the party, I feel like I really vibed with you at the party. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I definitely am open to working with you guys. I know I kind of because it's the odds are really stacked against me.
If any of us were in the two Josh's shoes, I know we'd be freaking out right now because realistically, they're probably going to be picked off, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Kind of maybe explain a little bit about your tribe just so you have an idea of who you guys are, because I don't really know any of you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the tough part, is it's
yeah.
I don't know too much, only because there hasn't been any lines have to be drawn.
Yeah, exactly, which makes sense. It's going to be between Josh Swain and I, and you did pretty well at the last challenge, which is probably the only thing that's the freshest thing on their mind that they've seen from us since last time, so it's making me a little bit nervous.
Pretty positive Mila found an idol clue.
I heard murmurs that she said, I didn't hear it happen because she was on the other side, but didn't she say?
She said, hey, why is there a poem on this paper? Or hey, why is there a poem on this? And I heard her say that.
The Joshes, of course, will be the first two out, but of the two, it'll be a boy band here.
Let's see. You mentioned that you found a poem at the challenge.
after I found the poem and I revealed it to a few people, I made sure that everyone's like, oh, I'm like, keep it a secret, like we don't want anyone to know.
At first I thought it was Kayla.
Yeah.
So
You got the blondes mixed up?
No, it was just
Now you're blonde, I saw it.
No, it was because where they were in the like grid, they were across from me.
True.
I just
Yeah.
got them directions.
It's definitely either me or Spicy. I think it's gonna be me because I came off a little more aggressive and less friendly, and like I think it seemed like I was playing the game a little harder, which is not true, by the way. Spicy's playing way harder than me. You're dumb to vote me out because I'm just kind of chilling.
He is a big challenge
Of course,
threat,
yeah.
and like he's a likable guy. Like he's a very
he's a likable guy, but also he plays the game really hard.
He's playing really hard,
which is never a good sign for.
No, it's not.
Like
Josh Swain's going home unless someone wants to like do some shady ass shit, back door ass. Yeah.
Do you want to be a part of that?
Okay. Be a part of the back door?
Yeah.
No. Why the fuck would I be a part of the back door when I have a 6-2 majority advantage?
It should be easy, but just because something's the easy vote doesn't necessarily mean it's the right vote to make.
Welcome Tigers 2.0 to your first tribal council. Welcome to Sasha from New Amsterdam. Alright, I'll get right into it. So, Claire, what was your initial reaction to the tribe swap and to your new tribe members?
Various curse words, I'm sure you're not allowed to. Just because it was a random draw, so it was very scary. But I'm happy with my new team now. I hope we can continue to win challenges and we don't have to come back here again.
Austin and Moya. Now that there was a swap, how important are old tribe lines?
It's complicated because like you want to care about the people you just won 4 challenges with, but at the same time now you're competing against them, and it's not like you can like be nice to each other because like if you lose you're like have the potential to go home. So like like as much as you want to be nice, this is a game and this is like a game where you need to win. So it's gonna be complicated. It's kind of like a complicated relationship, like where like sometimes you fuck, but then like you still have to like avoid each other because it's awkward. So.
Okay. So Josh, do you think having been here so many times gives you any kind of advantage over people who haven't been here before?
No. The 4 other times I was here, I was very comfortable, and now not so much. But I'd just like to say that I think the 6 members of T-Grace also are very comfortable, and I don't know that they should be because I don't think they're as strong as they think they are. All I have to say is X marks the spot, but below me is not. Position is key. If you look right at me, search with honor, not greed, and you'll find immunity from me and Spicy. Just saying that you all shouldn't be as comfortable as you are.
Austin, you want to respond to that?
I mean, it seems like he's just spinning riddles, but I'm pretty confident.
Oh, that was an idle clue. Given to me by someone on T-Grace.
Oh, was it?
For the record.
I don't know.
That everyone on T-Grace knows is an idle clue.
Okay, well then everyone on T-Grace knows it's an idle clue because I shared it with the tribe. And I'm very confident that, that has proven my loyalty to the tribe, and I think everyone on T-Grace knows that we're much stronger than any 2 New Amsterdam members can be.
Okay, we're going to vote.
I hope you know that you just read out a fake idle clue.
So I had a little poem because it's Valentine's Day, but roses are red, violets are blue. You got swap fucked, so I'm voting you.
I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. If not, I'll read the votes. First vote, Austin. Second vote, Josh. Third vote. Josh. Fourth vote. Josh. Fifth vote. Josh. Sixth vote and sixth person voted on the scramble.
No way! Oh my god! T-Grace sucks!
Josh, try this book.
I'm not surprised at all. I knew that I was definitely going home. I'm not a bad sport, just funny, just trying to be dramatic. I hope Spicy goes far. Good luck. At least I have more free time for spin class and Netflix. Bye, Mom. Sorry I disappointed you.
Our Qdoba crew is split up not ideally right now. We have 3 on T-Grace, 2 on New Amsterdam. It's me, Lucas, and Kayla still on T-Grace. Annika and Jonathan are on New Amsterdam. So it's rough. But hopefully, since everyone still has at least someone, we'll still be able to work together.
We saw Andrew go to Lockwad, which is where he thought it was. So we thought and it was so Andrew makes no sense to me. There was a group of people walking away. He left the group to go a very awkward direction, and then post in the group, let's look for let's make a fake idol.
So wait,
I just don't understand that
off with Sasha and Kim?
Yeah. I don't understand that kid.
Is anybody close with him?
I have talked to him a little bit. I mean, I can reach out and just see, like we've talked about it like very, very briefly, and it's only because we're the 2 nerdy skinny kids.
Do you have some kind of plan in mind for what, like?
I mean, I have my own personal plan,
of course,
but like if the others are talking about anything, I'm not in on it. Maybe if there is an alliance here, then it's one without me.
In terms of the New Amsterdam people, I think Kim is a good member because I think a lot of people underestimate her.
I feel like the first tribal after the swap is always the most chaotic.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to just make sure I'm safe for this one.
Yeah. Like he was trying to get a feel for what the tribe, like what our side of it was, and he was like, you know, if there's any alliances on the Tiger side, I don't know, I'm not part of them, like no one's really talked to me, and I was like, I know, like on the New Amsterdam side, no one's really talked to me either, and like, I don't know if anything's going on, but if there is, I'm probably on the bottom, and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, right. But you know. Currently, I would say my ideal case would be Andrew being blindsided. As long as a former Tigris member goes home, I think we'll be good, because we want to keep as many former New Amsterdam people in the game as possible so that we have more equal numbers and a better chance.
Since we had 4 and it's an 8-person tribe, we really only needed 1 person to switch over and vote with us so we could start voting out some Tigris people. And we thought that might be kind of difficult at first, but then like everyone started reaching out to us, like kind of wanting to work with us.
We want to keep our tribe strong, challenge-wise.
Right.
Like help you guys, win a challenge.
Right. That would be great.
I'm sort of thinking like maybe Andrew.
Okay.
He's sort of the weakest.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm honestly like weirdly thinking kind of the same thing. I was thinking either Andrew or Jacob just because I do think we need to keep the tribe strong, and so Andrew is obviously kind of not the physically strongest. And then Jacob, I just don't know if I trust him.
Jacob knows the least. He just thinks we're going 4-4 and trying to convince them to hop over to our side.
I mean, is there anyone you like don't trust like you're for? Or
honestly,
you guys are pretty
like
tight?
we're not like tight, but like I feel like we trust each other.
Someone's gonna have to flip, and if no one else does, it's gonna be me because I don't really want to go to rocks.
And I don't want to go down to rocks because that's sketchy. I mean, I feel like if we could figure something out and like avoid the possibility of rocks, that's ideal.
She was like, hey, like let's just keep it straightforward. I don't want to go to rocks. And I thought that was an opening for me to have to maybe like connect with Annika and kind of get her to my side. If you can get Jonathan and Jacob to go out Andrew, and it's like 3 people, they can't be like, oh.
I would also say Andrew. My biggest fear is having Lucas and Phil see that.
Yeah.
And then I immediately become like they'd probably take us up before taking the rest of it.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't
know about that. We agreed to stay team strong no matter what. And now with them being there, sitting up at that tribal council, that makes me nervous. Because the second that they do see us flip over, it's kind of like.
But let's say Andrew has the idol, I'll throw a vote towards Jacob, just in case.
Then it comes down to a tie between you.
Between
You and Jacob.
Between whoever Andrew votes.
Okay, so whoever Andrew votes.
So then we revote and we all vote Jacob.
No, here's the thing though. Andrew, so right now we could have the 4 of us plus Annika plus Jonathan. That's 6 for Andrew. The only 2 people not doing that are Andrew and Jacob. Andrew thinks it's Jacob, and that's who he's voting for. So he's going to vote 1 vote for Jacob.
It's seeming like we're going to be able to turn this vote on the Tigers people that are in our tribe. And since it's 4-on-4, if we vote one of them out this week, then we'll have a 4-3 advantage, and any loss going forward, hopefully I would think we can band together and just vote all the Tigers people off.
Like at that point, it's a 1-1 tie. If Andrew has the idol, we vote out Jacob. Does that make sense?
Right, but yeah, it's risky.
New Amsterdam tribe to your first new tribal council as a new tribe. So, Kim, are you happy that you swapped out of a tribe that couldn't win any challenges?
Well, first of all, I feel like this question was unnecessarily worded in an aggressive way, but I will forgive you. You know, as much as I love my old tribe, I mean, I'm excited to see new faces. That's part of the game. You want to get to know people, and you know, it's like it's a new opportunity for our tribe to grow and get stronger. So I'd say I'm happy.
So, Sasha, do you think that old New Amsterdam has an advantage this round because you guys have voted together 4 times and Tigris has not?
Yeah, I think it's different because old New Amsterdam, the votes are kind of pretty obvious and we kind of knew who was kind of on the outs. But with this tribe, I think, like Kim said, there are new faces, new strategies, and people kind of have individual games this time around, so you never know who's going to vote together.
Has it been talked about that this vote could potentially go to a tie? Have people been doing things to prevent that?
Nobody wants to go to Rocks. Rocks is like one of the worst possible outcomes. And so I think people are considering working with each other who maybe wouldn't have before because it came out as a 4-4 split. And so yeah, I mean, I think people are going to be more willing to work with each other.
Jacob, how confident are you that you know what's going to happen tonight?
Not in the slightest. I've talked to a lot of people. I've heard plans shift. It's been wild. I mean, I don't know how you guys did this like 4 times. Like I'll give you props. I have no idea what's happening. I don't think I know is who I'm gonna vote for. So that's the only thing I'm sure about. It could go either way. So I'm just excited to see what happens.
Okay. With that, we'll go to vote.
I have to believe that the Tigray is going to stay unified, because I'm fucked if not.
I'm sorry to put you wide to both me and Casey, and I just can't trust you. We need to cut the head off the snake before it bites us.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Andrew. Second vote, Andrew. Third vote, Kim. Fourth vote, Kim. That's 2 votes Andrew, 2 votes Kim. Fifth vote, Andrew. 6th vote, Kim. 7th vote, Andrew. 8th vote, Kim. We have a tie. So what's gonna happen is you guys are going to revote. If the vote still ties, you guys can unanimously agree to vote out either Kim or Andrew. If you guys can't come to a consensus, we'll go to rocks. So how rocks work, Alex would be immune. The two people who got votes, Kim and Andrew, would also both be immune. So that means Jonathan, Annika, Casey, Sasha, and Jacob would pick from a hat. Whoever has the odd colored rock goes out. So you guys can put your candles back, head outside, we'll vote again.
So we can go to rocks, but I don't want to. Because I mean, like, if we go to rocks, the odds are that, like, it's likelier that.
Rocks are 1 in 5 for us. One of us goes home.
Right, would you guys be
But I
willing to
mean,
vote for Andrew?
I really hope this works. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I hope you go home. I'm sorry.
First vote, Andrew. Second vote, Andrew. Third vote, Andrew. Fourth vote, and the 5th person voted out of Survivor Boston Season 3, Andrew. Andrew, try the slogan. So that was an intense vote. It seems like tribal lines may be very much in play, but it seems like some tribes might be closer than others.
Next time on Survivor Northeastern, the previous tribal councils have their repercussions.
Sasha seems very suspicious about it.
Sasha was pissed.
And Alex is pretty pissed too.
We just want to make sure that you guys were trying to like pull a fast one on us and like
And Casey debates making a big move.
If I'm going to flip and work with you guys,
She secures herself for longer than either Sasha or Alex does.
That's not how I thought that would go. I don't know. Someone on Tigris must have flipped. I don't know who it is. Probably Jacob would be my guess. Maybe I just tried to play too many politics, play too many people, and I got bid for it. Who knows?